about the hideous murder, profane religious murder. That poor old bishop, what a shock. Seen walking with his daughter, a moment proud to slaughter the shepherd tending to his flock. He died in a London slum, a slave to martyrdom. He died without complaint. He should be made a saint. He's gone back home to God.
But as a man is whose like we shall not see again.
And a man who loved children.
What a wonderful eulogy, George. I can hardly keep a straight face.
Nothing like a good laugh at a close friend's funeral. I always say, eh?
You can't threaten me. Well, I'm a general.
Well, then they'll probably put up a statue in your memory, you miserable hypocrite.
Look at this another murder, just like the other murder. That poor old general walked up dead. Last week that bishop copped it, the bloke that done it hopped it. That feller must be off his head. That's two in the last 4 days. This killer has fancy ways to kill outside St. Paul's. Requires a lot of balls.
The others, tomorrow night, sir.
What are they for?
It's none of your business what they're for, busy.
No, sir. I'm sorry, sir. It's just that you haven't seemed quite yourself, Dr. Jekyll.
I've been better, Vincent. I've been better.
Could be a gang. His head is on the noose. The man must say, maybe his nerve will fail him. They must go out to nail him. They gotta trail and jail him now. No matter who we're blaming, till they put what's his name in. There's gonna be one flaming row. It's the first step. It's the first step. I'm bored gutless with all these damn charity dinners, Archie.
Well, then why do you go to her?
Like to see me named in the Tatler.
Well, I agree with you, Bessie. Damn all charities and good causes.
Well. If it isn't faith, hope, and charity.
Get away, man. Be off with you. Have you arrested? Damn insolence. This is my final admonition.
And this is mine. Now, let's have a closer look at you, you disgusting old hag. I bet in your will you left everything to yourself in Hades, but I'll be donating these in your memory. A gift from the late a Lady Beaconsfield.
Read about the worst two murders, much worse than the first two murders.
That makes them murder 3 and 4. They murder 0 Tessie, I hear extremely messy, and poor old Archie is no more. I've never seen such blood before. My stomach slit is free, the sun is in for me. He might come back and he'll come back and give us no purpose in the romance. What can we do? What can we do? We wish we knew. It's one dumb murder, it's a one dumb murder, it's a long dumb bloody murder in the
Herbert! Herbert! Herbert, is that you? I got your message. What's the urgency?
I'm leaving London, Danvers. It's not safe for me here.
Where are you going?
I'm telling that to no one.
Aberdeen, actually.
I'll be at the Highland Club if you need me. I don't know what you've heard, Danvers, but I did everything I could to save the others. I really tried. Tried like hell.
I know you did, Herbert. That's between you and God. Both God and you know you tried. Have a safe journey.
A bad news from God, Herbert. Hypocrite.
Sweet death has taken this brave lad from us. Sweet death has raised his score to fight. Friends, take what comfort
October 7th, after midnight. I am dangerous, more dangerous than any wild animal stalking its prey.
What do you want here?
Henry? Oh, you scared me for a moment, I thought. Well, you didn't sound like you.
How long have you been here? How long?
Just these last few minutes. Mrs. Poole let me into the house. I saw the door was open and I thought you might be here too.
How dare you look into my journal? What did you see? What did you see?
Henry, it's me, Emma. I don't remember what I saw. My love, what has happened to you?
It's these experiments there, taking me places I can't explain to myself, let alone you. I must be left alone to finish my work.
You never promised me the journey would be easy, only that we would take it together. When this all began, we knew there'd be a Once upon a dream, we were lost in love's embrace. There we found a perfect place. Once upon a dream, once there was a time like no other time before. Hope was still an open door. Once upon a dream, and I was unafraid. The dream was so exciting, but now I see it fade, and I am here alone. Once upon a dream, you were heaven sent to me. Was it never meant to be? Was it just a dream? Could we begin again? Once upon a
Don't give up on me now, Emma. I do love you.
When you need me, if you need me, you know where I'll be.
October 10th, 6:30 p.m. The experiment is out of control. The transformations have started to recur of their own accord. I have radically altered the balance of the formula to try to contain and overcome the powerful and darker forces at work inside me. I know well that I risk death.
Henry, it's John. Henry, what is the meaning of this letter? Who is Edward Hyde? And why, in God's name, would you want to leave everything you possess
to someone I've never even heard of. He is to have full control of all my assets immediately upon my death, or indeed my unexplained absence of longer than 3 months. Are you out of your mind?
Hyde is a colleague, closely involved in my research. If anything should happen to me, he must have the wherewithal to complete my work. You have to trust me, John.
I do trust you with my life.
Then you will do as I ask.
Does this man Hyde have some sort of hold on you? Tell me what the problem is, and we'll solve it together like we always have.
Not this time, John. In the name of friendship, I beg you do as I ask and do not question anything.
I don't like it, but if it's your wish, I'll mark up the revised will.
Bissett the apothecary is preparing vital chemicals for me. I need you to go and bring them here immediately. I dare not leave this place.
All right, I'll do it.
I am aware of my peril and the need to control Hyde's evil influence, which disappears within me like a stain of breath upon a mirror. He has found the perfect hiding place. What streak of madness lies inside of me? What is the truth my fears conceal? What evil force makes Edward Hyde of me? What darker side of me does this reveal? What is a strange obsession that's tearing me apart? This strange, deranged expression of what's in my heart. Am I the man that I appear to be? Or am I someone I don't know? What is this monster drawing near to me, becoming clear to me? Will what I fear to be so?
I sit and watch the rain and see my tears run down the window pane. I sit and watch the sky and I can hear it breathe a sigh. I think of him, how we were, and when I think of him, then I remember in his eyes I can see
Lucy, my dear.
For a moment I thought it was somebody else.
For a moment, it almost was. I have some rather sad news, Lucy. I'm going away for a while. A friend and I have a little dispute to settle. You're glad to see me go?
No.
You're lying. I can always tell when you're lying.
When will you be back?
No way to know. But God help you if you're not there waiting when I return.
I feel your fingers brushing my shoulder, your chilling touch as it runs down my spine, watching your eyes as they invade my soul, forbidden pleasures I'm afraid to make mine. At the touch of your hand, at the sound of your voice, at the moment your eyes meet mine, I am out of my mind, I am out of control, full of feelings I can't define.
It's a sin with no name,
Like a hand in a flame,
and our senses proclaim
it's a dangerous game.
a darker dream that has no ending, that's so unreal. You believe that it's true.
A dance of death out of a mystery tale.
The frightened princess doesn't know what to do. Will the ghosts go away? Will she will them to stay? Either way, there's no way to win.
All I know is I'm lost, and I'm counting the cost. My emotions are in a spin. I don't know who's to blame,
It's a crime and a shame.
but it's true all the same.
It's a dangerous
game.
If you live around here, lots of people will make promises they will not honor, my dear. And the truth is, you'll end up getting scarred. There's a beast at the door, and he's wild and free, but we don't let him in, 'cause we don't want to see what is lurking right behind the facade.
Doctor is unavailable.
Who in the devil are you?
There's no point in your waiting, Mr. Utterson. Henry Jekyll is most unlikely to return.
It is of the utmost urgency that I deliver these chemicals to Dr. Jekyll personally.
Just leave the drugs and go.
I will not leave until I know precisely where he is.
If I told you, I can guarantee you would not believe me.
You will tell me where he is. Yes, Mr. Hyde, I know who you must be. Now what have you done with Dr. Jekyll?
What have I done with Jekyll? You wish to see him. Very well. Then let what you are about to see be on your own head.
Henry! Oh my God, Henry!
I warned you. Even as Hyde, I warned you.
You must try to save yourself before this thing kills you.
There's not much time, John. I have the most urgent of errands for you.
Miss Lucy Harris? Red Rat? Isle of Dogs? Henry, this is that place that night, that girl!
You must find her and tell her to leave London immediately. More than one life is at risk, John. It's Hyde. I can't.
I understand.
Now go. With the chemicals you've brought me, I could create a formula that will destroy Hyde forever.
God help you, Henry. God help us all.
Could it be? Have I really lost my way? Have I lost my mind? Will I lose the day? Am I a good man? Am I a madman? It's such a fine line between a good man and a bad. So I have to get back to the place where my journey started, find the course I charted when I first departed. Somehow I have to get back to the place, to the home that fired me, when the world admired me, when the world admired me. I'll find my way back to the higher ground and see the view I knew before. I'll search the world until the answer's found, turn my despair around forevermore. So I have to rebuild all the dreams and the wheels
You won't have to disturb nobody here. Today's used to late visitors.
This is from Dr. Jekyll. You want to leave London tonight, if possible. My dear Miss Lucy, I regret more than I can ever express that my private misfortunes prevent me from ever seeing you again. I have found in you a tender and loving light during these past dark days. I hope you accept the enclosed as a small repayment for the lesson you taught me. Leave this place, I beg you, and begin again, secure in the knowledge that I shall never forget you. Henry Jekyll.
You don't owe me nothing. I owe him.
That's none of my business, but I beseech you to do as he asks. I'm sure it's for the best.
Why didn't he come? Why did you?
Because he is my friend.
Yeah. And I suppose he's my friend too.
Believe it. Trust it. Good night, and may you find happiness elsewhere.
To have a new life. One thing I have learned as I go through life, nothing is for free along the way. A new start, that's the thing I need to give me new heart. Have a chance in life to find a new part. Just a simple role that I can play. A new hope. Something to convince me to renew hope. A new day, bright enough to help me find my way. New chance, one that maybe has a touch of romance. Where can it be? The chance for me. A new dream. I have one I know that very few dream. I would like to see that overdue dream, even though it never may come true. A new love, though I know that
Lucy, my dear, you weren't expecting me?
No.
Why, who else can I come to for sympathy, tenderness? You had another visitor this evening?
No, not really.
Couldn't be the doctor himself, was it? No, Henry's such a very busy man.
You know Dr. Jekyll?
Of course, as well as I know myself. We share everything here. Much like me and you, Lucy. Everything. Leave this place. I beg you. You weren't planning on leaving without saying goodbye, were you?
No, I'm not going anywhere.
Of course you're not. You're going to stay right here. Closer. Closer. Sympathy, tenderness, warm as the summer, offer me their embrace. Friendliness, gentleness, strangers to my life, they are there in his face. Goodness and sweetness and kindness abound in this place. Oh God, not now! Lost in the darkness, silence surrounds you. Once there was morning, now endless night. I will find the answer. I'll never desert you. I promise you this. Till the day that I... Do you really think that I would ever let you go? Do you think I'd ever set you free? If you do, I'm sad to say, it simply isn't so. You will never get away from me. All that you are is a face in the mirror. I close my eyes and you disappear. I'm what you face when you face in the mirror. Long as you live, I will still be here. All that you are is the end of a nightmare. All that you are is a dying scream. After tonight, I shall end this demon dream. This is not a dream, my friend, and it will never end. This one is a nightmare that goes on. Hyde is here to stay, no matter what you may pretend, and will flourish long after you're gone. Soon I will die and my silence will hide you. You cannot choose but to lose control. You can't control me, I live deep inside you. Each day you'll feel me devour your soul. I don't need you to survive as you need me. I'll become whole as you dance with death, and I'll rejoice as you breathe your final breath. I'll live on for Can't you see it's over now? It's time to die. No, not I, only you. If I die, you die too. You'll die in me, I'll be you. Damn you hard, set me free. Can't you see you are me? No, deep inside, I am pure. You are Hyde. No, never, yes, forever. God damn you, Hyde. You take all your evil deeds and rot in hell. I'll see you there, Jekyll. Never!
Henry Jekyll had walked through the very gates of hell to see what lay beyond. The way back, if there was one, would be littered with the corpses of his shattered dreams and engulfed in the flames yet to consume him. Yet back from the dead he came, to the sound of wedding bells.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today in the presence of God to bring together this man and this woman in holy matrimony. If any man can find any just cause as to why they shall not be lawfully joined together, speak now or hereafter forever hold his peace. Henry John Albert Jekyll, do you here take Emma Alice Margaret Carew to be your lawfully wedded wife?
Henry, what is it? No.
Not now, oh God, what now? Help me somehow, please take the pain away. Feel it fill me, this will kill me. Please God will me, help me divide, I pray. Please have mercy, God have mercy. Don't let mercy knock on our wedding day. Emma, Mr. Stride, I suspect that you're respectfully recording the order of business.
My God, Dr. Jekyll!
There is no Dr. Jekyll, only Edward Hyde.
Mr. Hyde! Let Emma go! She has nothing to do with you!
No one touches Edward Hyde! No one up before God, she dies!
Emma!
No one!
Henry, I know that it is you, and you would never harm me. Never.
Do it, John. Set me free. Set us all free.
I cannot.
my tormented love. You are free now. You're with me now, where you'll always be.
Bowman and Miss Nora, please come to the stage. We have some little presents to give you and some thanks to give. This guy. Alright, so while the gifts are being retrieved from a practice room that they've been hidden from plain sight, I think I say on behalf of the whole cast, this was a pretty good show. And it wouldn't have happened without either of you two. So, a big thanks from all of us. We got the sign posters, as always, and flowers, and there's also jars of candy with quotes written on them in chalk, such as, "I am not the costumer," and "I'm just the music guy." But thank you again so much. We appreciate everything you do, and thanks for making our senior year amazing.
Can't hug them all.
I adore this group of people up here. They are such a pleasure to work with day in and day out. And I'm so proud of the finished product, but this is not the result of 3 months of work or a year of work. These people are in choir every day, they're in band every day, they're in orchestra, they're in voice class and guitar class and piano class and studying privately and taking dance, and they take their work seriously. And that is why I truly believe that this group of people is the best that New Oxford has to offer. They want to be great, and they work hard for it. And it makes me so proud to be part of this. Thanks to our tremendous pit band, our students in the pit band this year. And a special thank you to my student teacher, Miss Busher, who's been around and filling in every way imaginable, including playing auxiliary percussion. So thank you. Thank you.
I just want you to know what a joy it is and how privileged I am, and all of the adults that help with this, to have the opportunity to nurture the talent of your children and help them grow into strong and confident adults. That is the best part of our job. I'd also like to say a very special thank you to all the other people that make this production possible. A lot of time Dave and I get all the credit, and we just couldn't do it without all the other people. As you've heard now, I am not the costumer. Our costumer is Mrs. Sarah Lewis, and they would not, do you have any idea how many pieces of costumes there are? And we got to keep track of them all and make sure everybody has everything. She does a fabulous job. Thank you, Sarah. Our choreographer, Lauren Siegman, has been working with us for several years, and dance wasn't a big part of this show, and yet it really made a difference in getting the plot across in several of the instances. And there were also several students who helped out quite a bit, and we really appreciate that. So thank you to Lauren and everyone who helped her. I can't say enough about the sound system that we have, and I personally would like to thank the school board members and Dr. Russell Greenholt. For several years, Dr. Greenholt has worked with me and with Dave about trying to get a sound system into this building that was worthy of our students. And they were worth every penny you spent on it, so thank you very much. is because Mr. A.J. Warner was our sound technician. He was also the one responsible for those really interesting sound effects. Our lighting designer this year